everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Rochelle from Monteroche. Today I will be doing my October wrap-up and my November TBR because I didn't finish reading a lot of books in October, so I just want to combine my TBR and my wrap-up and my TBR. So it's currently NaNoWriMo, and so far I was able to write on the first day and the second day and today the third day, but I haven't been writing a lot just because the day before NaNoWriMo started I caught a cold and I'm still recovering from that, so it doesn't help that I also have a headache. But that's okay. That doesn't stop me from writing. My goal right now is just to write every single day. And even though I don't reach my word count goal. So let's begin with my October wrap up. I was actually surprised that I only finished 2 books in October because I started reading a lot of books. Just not, I just haven't completed a lot of them. At the beginning of October, I was in a reading slump, so I decided to just buy romance books because when I'm in a reading slump, reading romance really helps me. So the first book that I read is Maybe Now by Colleen Hoover, and if you haven't watched my review on this book, I'll put the link down below so you can watch it. Overall, I rated this I gave it two ratings because there are different storylines here. So Maggie and what's his name? Yeah. Jake, is it? Yeah. Maggie and Jake's story, I rated it a 5 out of 5 stars. When it comes to Ridge and Sydney's story, I rated it like 3 out of 5 stars. So I thought that this was gonna be only about Maggie, but it's a continuation of Ridge and Sydney's story from Maybe Someday. So I was kind of disappointed, but the fact that they included Maggie's story there kind of made up for it. So there's that. My last haul video, I said that I wasn't gonna buy any more books because I already spent so much on books. Well, I just couldn't stop myself. I bought more books. So one of the books that I bought is Layla by Colleen Hoover. So I heard mixed reviews about this book, but I haven't read any of the reviews in a long time. So when I read the back, I was like, oh, this looks interesting. So I was like, okay, there's gonna be a love triangle, or it's like maybe the guy's gonna cheat on the current girlfriend and all that. But when I started reading and it started to get creepy, I'm like, whoa, is this like Verity? And then when we find out what or who was creating those creepy acts or noise, I was like, what the heck? You're cheating on your girl with this? It's so messed up. But I enjoyed reading it though. It was weird. And I thought after I finished reading it, I was like, what the hell? I don't know how I feel about this. And I was reading reviews and kind of agree with a lot of the reviews, but then, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. It was just, I find it entertaining. So if you want to read a unique Colleen Hoover book with a little bit of creepiness, I recommend Layla. First one is Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood. I started reading it. Actually, after Baby Now, I picked up this book and I got to page 104 and I was just like, what the hell is happening? I'm so bored and nothing interesting is happening. I already reached the 100-page mark and I'm still not engaged with the story. So I took a break and that's when I picked up Layla. So I want to give this another shot, try to read it again and see how I feel. But so far, I'm not really enjoying this book. And then I started another book that is Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. So I'm currently on page 58. So far it's not bad. It's easy to read. Like, it's thick, but the font is huge. It's easy to read, and so far I like the characters. So it's basically about this girl who is broke. I think she ran from her wedding, and then she went to go see her twin sister. Her twin sister is like the complete opposite. She's like evil. And then when she goes to the town where her twin sister is nowhere to be found, and her twin sister left her daughter in the town where she used to stay at, and now the nice twin has to take care of her twin's daughter, and she also meets this hot guy, and well, they're gonna fall in love for sure, based on what I read so far. But yeah, I sometimes you just need this light cheesy romance. So yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this more than this one. Another book that I want to read in November is Percy Jackson's Greek Gods by Rick Riordan. This is actually one of my students lent me this book because we're studying a chapter on mythology, and he's really into different mythologies like Greek, Roman, Norse. And then he was like, oh, have you read any of Rick Riordan's books? And I'm like, sadly no, but I know of them. And so he was like, oh, I'm gonna lend you this book, just it's all about like the Greek gods, so you get to know more about them. I'm like, huh, sure. So I'm actually open to that. I know that even though I'm a teacher, I don't know every single thing, and I accept the fact that there are some of my students who know more about a topic than me, and that's completely normal. And I teach them stuff, they can teach me stuff also. Yeah, I want to read this as well. Now I have other books in front of me, but I'm gonna stop there because I don't want to pressure myself. I already have a lot of things to do, so that's it for my October wrap up and my November TBR.